Well, I almost nailed that transition. It kind of caught me by surprise. The that song ended like perfectly. I looked up, it was right on the dot, right on the hour. I was like, oh, scrambling, like let me turn the thing off and on and turn my stuff on and switch the scene. I think we got it. Oh my goodness. How unvaried darts culture of us starting right on time, like on the minute. What are we doing here? I should act like I belong. I clearly do not. We just put in this beautiful Lazarus Brewing beer into this Oscar Blues koozie. I mentioned those as those are two of the many breweries here in Austin, Texas that are distributing free water for folks. If you're in Central Texas, you're looking for water, find a brewery. They are giving them out by the what's that unit of big canisters in there, the vats. I don't know. By the those full of water. For those who are wondering why I'm talking about water distribution, I really don't want to get into it. Let's just move on to the darts, shall we? That'll be a much more pleasant thing, I think, to talk about. We're here to talk about the Bang Average playoffs. This is the one I want. Hey, there we go. Standings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful standings. So here we are at the end of it for the A League. We'll have the B League hopefully coming up a little bit later this week. Today it's about the A League and a little exhibition League Cup in between the semifinal and championship matches here. So we're going to have the to kick off the 1 and 4 seeds, we've got Ryan Holland going up against Dan Marshall. That will be immediately followed by the number 2 Ian Bain going up against number 3 Neiman Hasida. Neiman, the perennial, I think, participant here in the playoffs. Possibly Ryan as well, if I recall correctly. Dan, I believe I first broadcast on his way up from the B division here as he earned his spot in the A League, and here he is competing in the playoffs. Hey, good on him. Good boy, Dan. What else do I have to talk about? Match preview. Hey, we have some stats here. Look, photos too. I think those are the right photos. I'm pretty sure those are the right photos. Y'all will let me know if they're not the right photos. Just checking the chat here. Well, y'all look at these. We got Weekly Darts Cast in here, as one might expect. Don Mojica saying hello. Dave Cromack joining us here. Looking forward to this one. Burke Pad. So the Bang Average League participants well represented here. This being a championship that won't be won by Patty Burke, and nor will it be won by Barney. So a new winner guaranteed, as you've seen teased on Twitter here. So we look at these stats here. So Ryan doing good work here. 1 loss, 1 draw for his effort for the season. And as was mentioned on Twitter, I don't know if this was a Burton table stat or just some more basic math calculations here read off the screen. But 3 of these 4 semifinalists coming in with an over 60 average. So Dan, the one player below that 60 average, but as I think we all know, especially with these sorts of disparities, the timing can matter a whole lot more than the average for these matches. And for the pace here, I'm going to bring it up to the in match, and oh my goodness, how beautiful does that look? The player boards have not jittered on us at all. Can't tell you how much of a relief that is. And I had thought that the players were going to be able to hear me this whole time. I'd forgotten to unmute myself at that 1 o'clock mark, so they haven't heard the last 4 minutes of preamble here. So I will give them a little bit more time to get themselves ready before I go ahead and call game on. Well, I'll go ahead and call game on, and they can go ahead and throw it at their pace, guys. I'm going to mute myself from this call here. You're ready to go. Hope you've corked. Shoot them well at your leisure. Game on.
Do you want to have 9 more down and get going?
And I think we are.
You're good to start then, yeah?
Looking good here.
So should we have 9 and then?
Yeah, that's good shout.
And good, those text messages I heard were not on my screen, so that's fantastic. So it looks like we're all running here. Ooh, I'm excited. So far, so absolutely fantastic. As these players are still warming up, as my intention was for them to be able to hear that preamble so they could get some pacing as they were getting called into the match as I was getting ready to call game on. I messed that up. But listen, if that's as bad as these mess ups go today, then oh my goodness, please give me that every
Good
single
luck, Dan, all
time.
the best.
I'm
Yeah,
down
play
for
well,
it.
mate.
Let me make sure. Yeah, we do have a
Have a good one.
board cam going
Yeah,
here.
you
Got the
too.
player cameras. Players did an audio check earlier of their own accord, actually proactive mic checks from the players. Oh my gosh, when when does that ever
180.
happen? What is going on here?
Good dance.
Ed, did we just open up? Are we 3 into it right now? Oh my goodness! All right, what do they? I mean, come on, where are the 33s and the 28s to get out of the way here? Excuse me. Can I get a reset? Should I ask these players to reset?
180.
What? What? 6 into it. What? Come on, he's putting me on.
44.
60. Yeah, and it's not going to happen for Dan. Might have to settle for a
120.
10 darter, leaving himself on double 8 if I'm math aware.
41.
Double 8 for 10. Double 4.
Oh, 12.
Oh no! Is that the chance that Ryan needs to get back into this one? What? I'm stupefied here. I haven't even had a sip of my beer. I had a beer earlier. What was in that beer? Got to work it up, Dan. Tidy it up. For 14. For 15.
Oh, no score.
Ryan, 6 darts away from the steal. 5 darts away. 5 darts away still.
81.
Oh, no.
Dan, it's slipping
See,
off
what am I
the
doing?
rails. He was driving for dough, but can he putt for show? Oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out. He must be
100.
freaking out over there. What is going on? I'll get to the chat in a second. What in the world? If you're just joining us, scrub back to the beginning of the first
No
leg.
score.
And if you're looking at these dart counts, you'll see why. The 144 is not going to go for Ryan.
128.
Oh, great dart.
So the pressure all of a sudden now.
Oh, no score.
And Ryan for the double 8 steal. Can you believe it? 180 curse with a
Oh my. No
scale
score.
effect. He busts it with 26 after 2. The Madhouse, mad as it has ever been.
Oh, no
If
score.
only he needed a 60 to close it out.
Yeah, second
The
dart.
steal is
Yeah, well,
complete.
hey, mate, I think that's the biggest choke of a 9-darter in history.
the bang average playoff?
Bloody hell.
Okay, there's a chat. They're watching this. I'm watching this. It's happening. Let's move on because I can't miss any more of this. I'm afraid of looking down at the chat again.
55.
My wife is taking a snap right now. We went 6 into the 9 to open up the match. She actually does know what that means.
80.
Holy moly. Match stats. Hello. Oh boy. Someone screen capped that one.
60.
Oh, goodness gracious.
$134.
A tale of two stages, but Dan mounting a comeback here.
Uh, 115.
Good dart.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to. If anyone has any good books that they could recommend,
47.
especially if I could download it on Amazon Prime, like really, really quickly, on how to broadcast matches that are like a 65 average or better, or that are throwing like consistent tons, please send the links in the chat.
101.
Wow, let's see, what was the look for the bull? Oh my goodness, Ryan, a man after my heart, going to 25 from 195 to leave the big fish,
60.
and of course, now he's obligated to finish it, to reel it in. That's okay. I love him for trying.
58.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind the 58 there to leave 112 down from 170. I have a feeling that'll be about the extent of my math-aware banter this match. My goodness. These players on a scoring tear, on a math tear, if they can just clean up the doubles, this will be a full-on, should have gone to Q-school tear.
100.
Well, maybe spoke too soon. Do not like 60 from 72. Of course, I can say that all day. Ryan will
43.
wipe the floor with me on the board. Double six. Dave Gromack saying he's got a feel for Dan there on that first leg. Yeah, I
Let's
feel
go.
seen. Not getting through the door here, so chance for Dan from 77. Me personally, 19s, and that's for the double 10 for the James
Yeah,
Wade.
game in 2.
Wow.
Yeah, go finish.
Good.
Well, no flustering on the 77 after, yes, flustering on everything else last leg. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Move on. He has, obviously.
59.
So break here to open. Lots of things at play for these players. You got the playoff implications here. Just, playing a playoff match is pretty important. One and done here.
27.
Being on stream always adds a component of the mental, psychological aspect to the game.
94.
And I'm starting to wonder if players watch any of these streams and are conscious of some of the math-aware, hashtag #BeMathAware,
55.
banter and chat and antagonizing that might happen. And I know for myself, even honestly, I start to trip myself out with some of that talk.
55.
I'm at the Aki. I'm starting to run through the math scenarios a little bit too much at the cost of focus on just throwing the stupid dart.
92.
Among other reasons, I'm not a particularly proficient thrower of the arrows.
85.
Well, certainly a huge rise out of that chat during that opening leg.
61.
Just about everyone in there getting in on it. A lot more folks joining us here. Who have we got? Michael
94.
Majue joining us. Blade Mouse of Photal fame. Sammy Dow in the chat. Evening, guys. Evening,
60.
afternoon, depending on your time zone. Daz H joining us. Dave Cromack, I think I mentioned earlier. Cat and Mike Yates, I believe a
58.
friend of the league. Congraw Darts joining us. Welcome, Congraw.
85.
Stands on a simple 2-dart finish here after 6 visits. Tops
Yeah, game in 2.
for 20. All right, well, just needed to get all those missed doubles out of the way, it seems. And now Dan is flying through this one. Let's check back in on our stats here.
100.
Wow. Fantastic stuff. So certainly we'll see that first 9 come down from Dan from that opening absolute cracker of a leg.
100.
But my goodness, look at that from Ryan. So see these dart counts here, 26, 20, 20. Whew. And that 26 was
140.
Good done.
quite near a 10. Now Ryan just requiring a single treble
Oh,
to get into
80.
checkout range here. Looking for a break here. It's going to have to start with a hold, though, to stay in this match. Not the longest of formats,
45.
especially if you're against the darts. See, Andrew Sinclair joining us. However, could I forget to mention
55.
Andrew? King Raj in here. King Raj undoubtedly standing up as he's proclaiming, if you love the darts,
55.
stand up. Ian Bain joining us, who will be featured
98.
in our next matchup. Very excited to see him on the cast for the first time. The only player this afternoon, my afternoon, your evening, some of your evenings, some mornings. Hey, if it's morning where you are, let us know.
137.
Good darts, mate.
First time appearing on the Bang Average playoff streams. Very excited to have him on board.
40.
Double 12 for a tidy 16.
Ryan.
I think that's a very untidy single 9. So 15 remaining if I'm correct.
No score.
I'm correct, and he busts it into the treble 7. Undoubtedly the intention. I think it's a single. I think it's 110 now. And I don't think that's going to happen.
58.
Decent visit. A little bit of pressure on this 24. That's a great marker. That's another great marker.
Third dart.
Wow.
Great job, mate.
Uses both of them, I think. Honestly, that might have been a little... like I said, it's been a week. I'm not even going to get into it, but it's been a week. Pinball. Like a little pinball, like doo-doo-doo. Clitter clatter. I'm just going to drink some more of this beer, and I'll be,
123.
ready to talk again in about 7 ounces. Fantastic opening again for Dan here. Power scoring here.
85.
I'm not going to complain about it.
$58.
$137.
Great.
Millimeters from a 177 there, Ryan.
45.
Said it before, I'll say it again. Continually impressed and appreciative
140.
of the
Great.
audio video quality these players have been delivering. Just getting isolated sound setups, stable cameras, beautiful
60.
angles of the board. Y'all really don't know how much that helps our lives in the booth, whether it's me or anyone else doing a broadcast for your live stream.
60, 75.
It
83.
really matters. So trying to get into range here, trying to put some pressure onto this 56.
59.
And he will not, so Ryan figuring he's got 6 at it. Not a gimme though. Oh no, nervy dart outside the board. Tops here with 1.
Yeah, gaming 3.
But he only needs
Good
1,
darts, man.
so a little bit of a practice there for Ryan, who does get that break that I mentioned earlier, that critical break, at a critical time here. So can hold out here for the match. Or just go hold break. And not even see the throw after this one.
100.
All right, there's some young children chat in the chat that I'm going to go ahead and ignore.
55.
But I will respond to the Andrew Sinclair. What are we drinking tonight? That is the, starting off a little bit slower, the Walks on Water IPA
93.
from Lazarus Brewing down the street here. One of the water distribution facilities I mentioned earlier, available to for Lazarus
100.
East Austin, East Austinites. As we are in a
100.
crisis here in Texas. I'm not even going to say Central Texas. It's not even Austin. It's not even Central Texas. It's all over. It's not good.
45.
Whatever you're hearing on the news, it's probably worse. But I'm just happy to be broadcasting this one and be drinking some freshly brewed stuff
26.
after having some freshly made food. And hopefully within the next 48 hours, I'll be able to have some water in my house, which would be
59.
super nice. So how much? Well, I'm not going to say pressure here for Ryan
90.
to apply. Not like he's in the spot to be applying pressure, but he'll do it anyway. Filling up the trebles there on the
41.
top side of the board. 5-5, 20. So here, I wanted to see a 20, 36, 36. Oh, is that? No. All right, well, I love the
52.
switch over to the 14 on 74 after missing the 17 a little bit low from 91. So now it's Dan's turn to try to apply
95.
pressure, which he won't really. 20 for tops. I'm always petrified of busting first start. Ryan's probably not, though.
Yeah, game 2.
Ryan's
Great.
probably not, though. Dan, with his back up against the wall here, has got to go 3 on the trot, 3 on the spin. I need to think of my own American on the isms
97.
because I'm just stealing Wayne's, honestly. I'm unabashed.
59.
Never claiming to be the most creative here. Just putting in some work. There, I think he's
95.
finding the treble there with that second dark Dan. So not going to make this leg easy for Ryan to break.
59.
But holding here just allows him to stay in it for the next one.
99.
Usually I have more time to do some chat and read some banter in the chat.
43.
These players are scoring a little bit too fast. I'm trying to read the can on this beer right now to give some info.
94.
I'm not finding much. Well, here's what I will read. Right now, every coffee, beer, and taco you buy helps keep the lights on
30.
and our staff employed. Editorial note. Beginning of COVID, this brewery announced they were bringing everyone on full time, so no layoffs for the staff there. Just everyone just continuing to work and be paid as they were
44.
able. I'll take a break from this can here as Dan is marching down
135.
to the finish here. So personally, I like 16s here from 72, but a lot of folks I know like 12s. Well, I like Dan. Double 12, it's going to be way high. How about the second attempt
48.
is not going to go. Doesn't matter, though. He'll have 3 more at it with Ryan a little bit outside of range still.
83.
That might be a blocking dart. Don't like the angle. I don't
Yeah,
think Dan
no
does
score.
either. No, that was all 3. Wow, hard to see in the dark on dark contrast there. Ryan, 92. 87.
Oh,
Who was that?
14. 31.
Is that 14s from 70? I don't like that. Trying to leave 28. Okay. I guess 20. I don't know.
Oh, 12.
Oh, no. Dan, double troubles again. Plaguing him at the most inopportune time. Double troubles in the opening leg that put him into this spot.
Yeah, game
Oh,
3.
Ryan gets
Well
it.
played, mate.
Oh, my gosh. Stealing some legs. And that's what I'm talking about with the timing. In this case, it went the other way. But Ryan, wow, oh my goodness, Dan playing just absolutely outrageous stuff. Let me pull up the match summary here. Holy moly. Let me cut this audio as I'm hearing the players chat right now, and that just a little bit too much dissonance for me. All right, wow, incredible stuff. Holy, I'm looking at this stuff. Dan. I mean, in this format, to keep that first 9 at 90, absolutely incredible. I've absolutely never seen like a kind of amateur, like just a regular old folks playing darts to this caliber. What a ridiculous match. I really hope that's a sign of things to come, and certainly the pressure is on for the players in our next match to put this on, which let's see how quickly can I pull up the next match to switch these screens. Let's see. Last time I did this crashed the whole stream. So if this crashes, just find the Weekly Darts Cast on Twitter. Not looking good so far. Let's see if we can bring up the match preview. All right, one more attempt here. Yeah, so it looks like these browser sources are not coming back. All right, final ditch effort here.